Here's a recap of Donald Trump's first 100 days in office in around 100 seconds. On day one of his presidency, Trump pardoned almost 1,500 people who'd been jailed over their role in the January 6 riot. On day three, after declaring a national emergency on the country's Mexican border, the president deployed US troops there. Illegal border crossings soon hit their lowest levels in decades. On day 11, there was a collision between a plane and a Black Hawk helicopter that left 67 people dead in Washington, D.C.
The FAA's diversity push includes focus on hiring people with severe intellectual and psychiatric disabilities.
Day 15 saw the gutting of the US Agency for International Development, with 80% of its programs cut and most of its staff let go. The next day, the president said the US should take control of Gaza, move the Palestinian population elsewhere, and develop the Strip into something resembling this AI-generated video that Trump shared on Truth Social. Day 40 featured the president's now infamous meeting with the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, flanked by Vice President J.D. Vance.
You're not in a good position.
On day 53, the editor of The Atlantic published a story about being added to a Signal group chat where Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth was sharing plans about an upcoming attack in Yemen. The New York Times later reported that Hegseth had also posted essentially the same attack plans in a second group chat, which included his wife, brother, and personal lawyer. On day 55, Trump deported hundreds of Venezuelan migrants to a notorious prison in El Salvador. The government said these men were terrorists, but court documents have suggested that officials were relying on tattoos, clothing, and social media posts as proof that the men were involved in criminal gangs. Family members and advocates say this resulted in innocent men being targeted. Day 73 was Liberation Day, where Trump unveiled blanket tariffs against 185 countries in his bid to return manufacturing jobs to the US.
For decades, our country has been looted, pillaged, raped, and plundered by nations near and far, both friend and foe alike.
On day 86, the president froze billions in funding for Harvard University after it refused to comply with the administration's demands to cancel diversity-based admissions and hiring initiatives, banning face masks and increasing campus policing. Trump then threatened to revoke the school's tax-exempt status, and now the university's suing. On day 93 came the news that Elon Musk would soon be stepping back from the Department of Government Efficiency after Tesla's latest earnings report showed a 71% drop in profits. Doge says it's so far saved taxpayers more than $150 billion. According to Reuters, 260,000 public servants have lost their jobs as a result.